How y'all doing today? Welcome back to the channel in another video. Today, I want to go over my list and what I believe will be some great games to come out into 2023. While two of these games are slated to be released in the near future, the third one, that one's a little bit secretive. Many of you might not even know that it's been in development for some years now. Without further ado, let's get into them. The first game up in no particular order, we have Blue Protocol. Published by Amazon Games. No, not that game. Blue Protocol is being developed by Bandai Namco and is expected to be available to download for free. Yes, I said it, free in the second half of 2023. Whether that means the third or fourth quarter of this year, the fact that we will be able to play Blue Protocol this year is great news for all gamers alike. Since Amazon Games is the publisher, they will be responsible for releasing the game in North America, South America, Western Europe, Australia, and New Zealand. You will be able to play it on PC, PS5, and Xbox. Blue Protocol is an ARPG that features what is described to be an action combat system in a dynamic sense. If you couldn't tell by now, well, it should be noted that the game has a bit of an anime-inspired theme set within the world of Ragnos, and while a lot of people might find this style of game appealing, others might be turned away. However, if you're looking to find yourself immersed in fast-paced battles, beautiful color transitions, and proclaimed deep character customization, well, I think this game just might be for you. There is currently 5 different classes to choose from. You have the Blade Warden, which looks to be a tanky, I'm so ripped I could take hits and dish it out just as hard type class. There is the Twin Striker, which seems to be a dual-wielding, axe-slashing DPS character. The Keen Strider, that'll be your Legolas fantasy, Katniss cosplay having ranged archer class. A Spellweaver, which seems to be your typical badass magic weaving elemental raining, crazy animation style mage class, and lastly the Foebreaker. That seems to have some range capabilities as well as a heavy hitting melee AoE style class. Honestly, I'm not too sure about this one, but we'll just assume it's as good as all the others. Although Blue Protocol is running with a free-to-play model, there will be microtransactions that you can purchase as well as a season pass. It doesn't seem to be heading in a pay-to-win direction, and the purchases appear to be for cosmetic purposes only. Currently, there is no plan for PvP during its launch, and although they seem to be only focused on PvE, there's always a chance that they can add a PvP system in the future for those that are fans of such activities. Next up on the list, we take a look at Throne and Liberty. Throne and Liberty is being developed by NCSoft and will be available to play on PC and PS5. Throne and Liberty has been in the works for some time now and is finally coming up to its supposed release date. While I haven't been able to find an official date as of yet, it is rumored to be launching during the first half of 2023. The company's CFO confirmed that the final tests in Korea will happen on February 21st and 22nd. After those tests are complete, we should know more about its release. Originally, Throne and Liberty was thought to be the successor to Lineage 2 under the previous names TL, Project TL, Lineage Eternal, and so forth. The game was announced back in 2011, and aside from going through many name changes, it has since gone through a massive restructuring of the game itself along with a new game producer and team, all of which has postponed any previous plans of a release at the time. Travel through the seamless open world of Throne and Liberty as you progress your character in a classless style combat system, meaning the gear you use will in fact guide you to the type of playstyle for your character. Throne and Liberty will have a PvE and PvP focus in mind, designated to specific zones within the world. There will be a PvP ranking system in place for those that are set in topping those charts. Sieges and world bosses are just some of the elements that you can encounter amongst your travels, along with some amazing looking skill animations to battle your way to absolute glory. Needless to say, I'm sure that many of you are ready to play this game, and a lot of us have been waiting for well over 10 years now. Let's just hope that NCSoft delivers us the goods. The last game on this list is none other than Riot Games MMO. Wait, what? No, I don't have some kind of secret insider information that the game is being scheduled to release in 2023, but one can always hope, right? I put this game in this list because it's the game that I'm actually excited for, and like many fans of MMOs, I'm eager to try this one out. Riot Games is quite the powerhouse in the gaming world, as most know. They are the masterminds behind such titles as League of Legends, Valorant, and Legends of Runeterra, just to name a few. While there hasn't been a whole lot of information pertaining to the game itself, we can speculate that it has been in the works for about 3 to 4 years now. Riot Games dropped hints that they were planning to work on an MMO back in 2019. Greg Street, also known as Ghostcrawler, is Riot Games' VP and EP for this MMO project. Greg has earned his MMO street cred from working on other games in his past, including World of Warcraft, Age of Empires, as well as lead gameplay designer for League of Legends. So to say that Riot Games MMO is in good hands would be an understatement. Back in April of 2022, Greg sent out a tweet that, quote unquote, "There is no guarantee this game will ship," which might have had some followers confused as to the direction in which the game is headed. He also mentioned that there are certain standards Riot Games and himself stand by, and that they're not trying to release a crappy game. I can't remember where I read it, but I recall seeing something about wanting to make sure the end game was nailed and that it was a big focus for them to target. Basically, they didn't want to release an MMO lacking in the endgame department, since that's what separates decent MMOs from the stuff of Legends. Like I said, there is no official release date as of yet, and as long as Riot Games feels confident enough in the MMO, then one can assume and hope for great news in 2023, possibly even the start of 2024, either of which I would be hella excited for. And that'll do it for this video. I want to thank y'all for making it this far. Please be sure to drop that like and hit that subscribe button down below. Make sure you drop a comment and let me know what you think of this notable, albeit short list of games mentioned. Do you plan on playing any of them on release, and which ones are you planning to play? Are there any other games not mentioned in this video that you're looking forward to, and if so, which ones? With that being said, guys, see y'all in the next video. Out.